Welcome to pattern making class. I'm Annette Julie, your college instructor, pattern maker and fashion designer to the garment industry. And in my last video, we were working on developing our princess seams, and we are going to continue on. So we have separated the side piece, have not taped that together. There was a dart here. We've separated the center front piece, and there was a dart here. We've gotten rid of it. It's a nice long straight line. Okay, now we're going to come on over here to this piece. Got some paper. I'm going to go ahead and tape down the pattern piece that I have. That's the lower half here, and then we have the upper half, and this is going to make the total side front. So I could cut this away, or I could tape that down and use that for seam allowance, which I think I will. So if I was to tape this down exactly like this, we see we have a little 1/4 of an inch of ease right here. And that's perfect. That's what we want. We want this 2 inches and 2 inches to have spread to 4 1/4 or 4 3/8 or 4 1/2, depending on your bust size. This is a size 8, and this amount of ease is perfect. I'm going to tape this down. And then with my top half, I can go ahead and spread that more if I'd like to. I'm going to cut this away just so people can see a little bit better. There's the shoulder. Here's my armhole. Grab some more tape. And you can tape it down with the side seam matching and the tip matching and that little bit of ease. We're going to do some curving to this piece, but we've got the side front already on paper. And here is our center front. I'm going to write some grain line information down here. 1 inch parallel from the center front. You can make another grain line. Draw arrows going both directions. And this is going to be your center front princess seam bodice. Your name, the date, the size, and if you fold this underneath, this becomes a representative of the other side of the pattern for now. And you can write here, this is our center front, and this is cut on fold Or this could have a zipper or a placket or a facing, but for now that's what's happening there. And we would need to add a little piece of paper all along there for seam allowance, and all around here we would need seam allowance as well. But we're going to do a little bit more of shaping. So we're going to come out on the top of the bust mound area where we had that notch that went up that went up 2 inches. You can go out anywhere from 1/4 down to like 1/8, but you want to curve out here. Okay, so we're out at least that 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm at 1/4. I'm going to come and do 1/4 all the way down here. And then I'm going to come and blend this right at that 2-inch mark. And then we can bring that line in. This can come in. Let me grab my hip curve. And here at the bottom of the waist, you're going to start here at 0. Don't bring the ruler in, but under the bust mound, you may curve this area in. Like so. Now we're going to blend the bust mound going out. Curving out. We've brought it out 1/4 of an inch. And now we're going to bring that line up to the mid-shoulder. And bring the notches out into pattern. I have a notch here. Need to extend it. This one's fine. This is not a notch, and this is just because this is just ease. Now the distance between those notches will be 4 3/8 of an inch. Looks very nice. And then when I'm working with the center front, the distance between the notches is just 4 inches. So you need to run 2 rows of basting stitch here to pull this in and help the side of the bust mound ease out. So here we have our side front. Here we have our center front. And if you want to, you could do an additional curving by taking the center front also in that little 1/8 of an inch and blending back below the notch. Right, we have that notch here and that notch here. They're single notches on the front princess seam. Never double. Let's just check our side seam to make sure it's straight. We have not added any seam allowance. Yep, that looks good. Or grain lines or anything. We've just been doing some truing and shaping. And if we felt like it, like I said, we could go ahead and take the same line from 8 bring that down. And bring that 1/8 of an inch in. If you want to add a little bit more of a fitted look to this panel as well. So in the next video, we'll continue on, another grain line, seam allowance all over. And this is Annette Julie, and thanks for watching.